Hey everyone, and welcome to this video. My name is Liv. I am right now 21 years old and I'm currently in Vietnam, traveling a little bit all around the world while working from my laptop on my SMMA agency. In this video, I'm gonna be telling you about how you have been lied to by gurus in the SMMA space about how you should be growing and getting success with your SMMA. This video is probably going to change your view and your opinion on an SMMA business, and hopefully for the better, because I believe after you've watched this video, you're going to be a lot clearer about how you should be growing your agency, what to expect, and also what not to expect in order to get success. So make sure to stick to the end of this video, because I know if you do, this is going to be life-changing for you. What am I talking about when I say that you have been lied to by all these gurus? And yes, I know this is probably an unpopular opinion, and it's probably also definitely not what you want to hear. So a lot of gurus, not everyone, but a lot of them in this space are saying, make 30K in 30 days. You'll be a millionaire by doing this and that in 60 days, whatever. And what I'm getting here at is that a lot of people are telling you how you can make a lot of money in a very, very short time period. Here I'm talking about making 50K in a couple months. And yes, it has happened for some people. And I'm not saying that it cannot happen to you. What I'm saying is that building a business, and I don't care if we're talking about SMMA, if we're talking about drop shipping, a local business, coaching business, whatever you want to start, it's gonna take time, and you have to acknowledge that, because if you go into building a business with a mindset of I just want to be making 30K in 30 days, or I just want to make a lot of money in a very short time period. I know that as an example, a lot of people have or set goals, like they want to make 50K by the end of the year. And that's a really, really big problem, because that is going to limit your growth. And I know that some people say, oh no, because if you set really high expectations for yourself and you set really high goals, you'll have to live up to it. And that's not correct in my opinion. What it's gonna do instead is that you're gonna set really high expectations for yourself, which in one way can be very motivating, but in another way, it can feel unachievable. And also, and most importantly, if you get to the end of the year or whatever and you haven't achieved whatever goal you've set for yourself, you're gonna feel very, very let down by it. And I know that you probably think that no, you're not gonna be feeling let down, or you're just gonna keep going. But trust me, if you set a high goal for yourself and you're not gonna achieve it, you're gonna feel let down and you're not gonna wanna continue. And that's what happens for most people. They have extremely high expectations of what it's like to start a business or an SMMA agency in general. They have these high expectations that they're gonna make a lot of money in a very short time period, because it has happened for some people, okay? I'm not gonna name any names particularly, but I'm in a course called Easy Grow, where there is some people, a few of them, who is making a lot of money, like a lot of money, and they just started 3 or 4 months ago. And I know that there are some people making 50K, and they got to that in just a few months. When I read that, of course, I'm like, what? How can they do that? How can they do that? I also want to do that, because in March 2024, I have been working on my SMMA for 1 year, and I'm only at 10K. I'm still a work in progress, okay? And when I'm talking about myself, I'm also talking about my partner, because we are two, we're building this together. But you know, it can really fast feel like you're not doing it very well, like you're behind everyone else, and that's not how it should be. But when I'm thinking just a little bit more about it, I'm making 10K per month. That's more than the average person doing, you know, a normal 9 to 5 or whatever. It's actually pretty good in just 1 year. Taking into consideration that 1, you have to start up your business, and 2, you have to learn how to do all your services, you have to improve, you have to get clients, and all of this just takes time. It really does. So for me, success is not a matter of if you're gonna get it, because if you sit down, lay out a plan for yourself, and you stick to it, you stick to the actions every single day, it's only a matter of time before you get to your goal. So that is why I believe you should not be setting any time frames to your goals. It's good to have goals, it really, really is, but don't put any time frames on it. Instead, you can put a goal and then set a frame of what actions do you need to take every single day towards achieving that goal. As an example, a frame could be how much outreach should I be sending every single day to achieve this goal? How many cold calls do I need to be making? How many DMs do I need to be sending? How many emails do I need to be sending every single day to get closer to my goal? What does it take to achieve this goal? Figure that out, and if you stick to that every single day, no question, you're gonna achieve your goal, and it's just a matter of time. And I know it's really tempting to, be wanting to make a lot of money in a very short time period, and yes, it does happen for some people, but it's not guaranteed that it's going to happen for you, so don't expect it. And that's why I feel like it's such a shame that a lot of gurus are teaching you how you can become a millionaire by 1 or 2 months. I feel it's a shame because it sets the wrong expectations for you, which is only going to make you more prone to giving up, which of course is not a good idea because you don't want to give up. You want to stick to your actions every single day until you reach that goal. And you shouldn't feel let down because, taking more time than you thought it would. Of course, when I look at people in my space, in the SMMA space, that just started out a couple months ago and they're already making 30, 50K per month, I'm like, oh my god, did I choose the wrong niche? Am I doing something wrong? What can I do? Because I also want to be that person, right? It's so tempting because of course we all want success as fast as possible. But these thoughts, they don't do anything good to me. They don't do anything good. The only thing they do to me is that they make me feel unsatisfied with what I have already achieved, which is not a good thing because that makes me more likely to quit and give up. So really think about this. Think about how you view your success in your business, in your SMMA, right? But now that we've talked about this, that you shouldn't expect huge results in a very short time period, but how can you actually build a successful SMMA business? This is something that I talk about in a lot of my videos, and some things that I want to tell you is if you have good video ideas for me, if you have any topics that you would love to have covered from me, like how to do outreach, what outreach methods are working the best, how to do email outreach, how to use Go High Level, whatever, I don't care. Let me know in the comments because then I will seriously go ahead and make a video like that for you because I get so happy whenever I get to do content for you that helps you. So let me know. How are you gonna build successful SMMA? Well, of course, you need to find a niche, you need to find your market, and you need to figure out what are you going to provide your niche with. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do paid advertising for them? Yeah, what is your service? And then you're gonna need to do the outreach so you can sign clients. When you've signed your first clients, that's where everything is going to start. Here, you need to start improving on your service delivery, and that's a whole journey in itself. We are still improving on our service delivery, of course we are. And we've had around 10, 12, 13 clients at this point, and we don't have all of them anymore because we also realized in this journey that not all clients, not all businesses are the perfect fit for us. And that's such an important realization that you're also going to make in your SMMA. And all of these things, they can't happen in 1 or 2 months. This is all a matter of time. It's all a matter of time about when you're gonna figure out who the ideal client is for you, because all of that just comes with experience, and you can't hurry experience. It's just gonna come with time, right? So the most important thing you can do to get a successful SMMA business is simply putting in the work. Don't make it too complicated. Simply find a niche, figure out who your target audience is, reach out to them and get to work and sign your first clients. And then everything from there is gonna come. But you shouldn't give up because things are taking more time than you believed it to take in the first place. Instead, start to appreciate the journey. Start to think about all the things that you have actually achieved. Start to think about the fact that you actually have started your business. Most people are not even getting to that point. Most people are only just dreaming about it, only thinking about it, but they never get to it. They never get to start the business or doing the outreach or signing the first client. But you're gonna get to that. And if you have already, congratulations to you, because you're already so much further ahead than anyone else in the field. And I know that might sound a little bit controversial or hard to believe because there's so many people making a lot of money in this space, but that should only motivate you to put in even more work to build up your dream life and get success with your SMMA agency. So I guess my message with this video is really just all about believe a little bit more in yourself. Believe that you're gonna get to your goals. It's just a matter of time, and you have to be willing to put in years of work in order for you to reach your goals. And when I'm saying years, I'm not talking about 1 or 2 years. I'm talking about 5, 6, or 7 years. That's what it takes to build a really successful business. I don't care what people say that you can build a successful business in 30 days and you're gonna make a lot of money. in a short period of time, right? As I've mentioned thousands of times in this video already, but it's just so important. Yes, some people do that. Some people get kind of lucky, but because it is also a little bit about luck. If you have the right circumstances, if you have, as an example, previous experience with starting a business, you're already going to be further ahead than any other people in this space. And that is factors that can make you able to receive and reach your goal in a lot smaller time frame than a lot of other people. But if you don't have that, if you don't have any past experience that you can use, like sales experience, like building a business experience in general, you don't really have anything backing you up, okay? And that's not a bad thing. Take it as a good thing, because now you're starting your journey and it can only get better from here. So start to enjoy the journey a little bit more, because I promise you, in 1 or 2 years from now, when you're gonna look back at this period, we're just getting started, you're gonna be so happy that you did it. You're gonna be so happy and so grateful that you actually lay out a plan for yourself and you just stick to it. Because what that's gonna do to you is that in a couple years from now, you're gonna be so much further ahead and you're gonna be making a lot of money. And everything in business is regarding time. How much time are you willing to put into this? How much time, effort, and energy are you actually willing to put into your business? And if you cannot say, well, I'm willing to put in years of work, I'm even willing to put in 5, 10, 15 years of work in order for this to happen, if you're not willing to do that, do you really want it enough? So if it's a question about that, if you can't answer that question by saying, I want it, no doubt, you should sit back, take some time for yourself and really think this through. Think about, why do you want to make a lot of money? Why do you want to start a business? What outcomes are this actually going to give you? Why do you want that instead of just a 9 to 5 that is going to get you 2K or whatever every single month guaranteed? Why do you want to build your own business instead? You have to know your why. And I know that that is such a topic and a thing that everyone is saying, but it's because it is so important. If you don't know why you want something, why should you even bother to go for it? Why should you even bother to actually put in the work and effort? That's something I have been struggling with a lot. I mean, I've always been the person who said money doesn't mean anything. It doesn't do a difference. That's not what makes you happy. But I have realized that it is actually not necessarily what makes you happy, but it can definitely give you so much freedom in terms of freedom in general, but locational freedom, financial freedom, and for me, what this means is that I would be able to take care of my family. I would be able to travel wherever I want, whenever I want. And that means a lot to me. That is my why. And of course, there is a lot of other things behind that, but if I'm going to talk about that, it's going to get very personal and a very long video. So what I'm trying to say here is, please take time, and not just 5 minutes. I'm talking 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, where you just sit in silence and think about it really hard. Why do you want this? And after that, when you have laid all of that out very clearly for yourself, you're going to sit down again and you're going to lay out a plan for yourself. How are you going to achieve this? Okay. And another little tip that I just want to give you is, some people are saying, go total monk mode, don't watch any YouTube. And I understand that. You shouldn't fill yourself with distracting factors. But a thing that has helped me a lot is YouTube, because there is so much free content out there that can help you tremendously with building your business. So honestly, what I would recommend you to do is binge watch all of the YouTube that you can get your hands on. There's so much free content out there that is going to help you so much with building up your SMMA. So watching videos like this and watching videos about how to do outreach or whatever, do it and it's gonna help you. Of course, don't go on YouTube to watch vlogs or something that's not gonna help you business-wise. Don't fill yourself with distractions or just scrolling through TikTok, but fill yourself with actual knowledge that is going to help you build your business. Like going on YouTube and watching helpful videos that is going to help you build your business. Read books on how to do sales, on how to develop yourself, self-development, okay? So I hope that now you know what it's going to take. It's going to take time, and you're going to have to be willing to put in a lot of time and effort into building this business. And trust me, it is going to be absolute worth it. You're going to have a successful business in a couple of years from now, and I can promise you that. If you would like some help on how to get started and maybe just how to get success in general, go down in my description. Use my affiliate Go High Level link, sign up to Go High Level with that, and you're gonna get a free coaching one-on-one with me, where I'm gonna help you get started and build a successful SMMA business. And you can always reach out to me on Instagram or just comment down here, and I would be more than happy to help you with any questions you might have. I really do hope that you got something out of this video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe for even more videos, because this truly helps me so much with keeping on providing valuable content for you guys. Thank you so much and enjoy your day. Talk to you soon.